So we're going to go... I'm going to put them on the border. Actually, just cancel all orders. Because we've now got access through Sweden, right? Yeah. That's what we wanted. So we're going to try and pressure Denmark next. They're coming up next. Honestly, I don't know if putting the spies there helps one way or another. But we now have a faction, and we now have the cock and the balls in the faction. So far, so good. Now, it's possible to get super lucky and have them all agree to change governments and join the factions. I don't think that's going to be the case. Because you have to get, like... It's like rolling 6 sixes on 6 dice. It's very unlikely. From what I understand. But we'll see. Denmark... I don't know. Denmark is a nuisance one. Oh, let's get that going. Because the thing is, if they don't agree to join the faction, we can force them. We can just conquer them and take them over, and that's absolutely fine. Denmark's an awkward one to invade, but if it has to be, it has to be. So industrial development we just got, which gives us some free stuff. There's some awesome things here, and these are 35 days. Wow. Bonuses for electronics, civilian factories. That adds... research for synthetic resources. That's nice. That is nice. That is... Oh, this one's good. So we've got civilian factory and forced steel. And that one is political... Oh, political power and stability. That might be the thing that we should go for. Just because political power. And military factories over there. I am aware that there's a ticking time bomb in the shape of Russia coming. All right, we're going to go for... We are going to go for these. I need to get these done. So let's see what happens. I can now pressure the Danish government. And at the same time that that's going on, I can start improving relations with Norway. So as you see, this... Actually, do you know what? I'm going to save the game here because... Let's see if we can just get a good result out of all these. If not, we're going to war, and that's fine. So the Chinese United Front has formed, along with all the ones joining them. The usual stuff. US Congress passes the Neutrality Act. And something about the Hindenburg in the background. It's blown up. Well, if you will fill a big bag full of flammable gas, what do you expect? We could start... Oh, we've got some air bonuses here. We could start putting forwards... Do you know what? I'm going to take this one. Because it's all about infantry. And I do want to get an air force up and running if we can. This is running at 100%. This is really nice. So, we just now need to see what happens at the end of this 24 days. I don't think... I'm just going to do that, so they've just got a plan. I honestly don't know how much this influences a country's diplomacy. People have always said to do it. I have no idea if it actually helps. It's an interesting thing, and you can kind of see the sense. If you've got a big army on your border, you can sense the pressure, but I'm not sure if it's really a thing. I'm going to save the other 50% one and get this early. We've got some nice stuff here, actually. Oh, I'll tell you what we do want. I don't really want to... How have we got 50% on everything? That can't be... That must have run out on the others now. Yeah, it must have applied to all those. If we need to invade Denmark or Iceland, we need the basic naval invasion thing. So that's another thing to get early on this. So pressuring the Danish government results in... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it stopped. It stopped to save. Otherwise, I would have timed that perfectly. A new Danish government. Ah, okay. After unsuccessful negotiations with ambassadors and the great pressure from the median population, so they've changed. And what happened? Oh, wait, we can invite to faction. Okay, yeah, again, we pause this because this is more than one thing. So, but what you need to do is be really super quick about this because these guys are currently fascist. Does it say when the next election's being held? Where would it say that? I know it does on your own one. I don't know. Anyway, we'll invite to faction and they will accept. Let's see if they actually do. So they've joined, which is brilliant. Brilliant. So at this point, we now need to pressure the Norwegian government. It's going to take 30 days. And we take our spies over and we put them in Oslo. This is going rather well. However, there's various events that can trigger in Denmark. You should be in this faction as well, right? Yeah. Oh my word, this is save game worthy at this point. Do you know when things are going well and they're going too well? Because I told you these were like random results, random chances of this happening. And so far, I've got 2 out of 3. Yeah, I thought that might happen. So they've left the faction. I know why that's happened. They've changed government. There must have been an election or some other event, and it's instantly gone back over. So there is that. So what we need to do... Let's take this army, by the way. We can't pressure them again for a year. Which is a shame. That'll do. Okay, so we've now got second army building up. And this is... Let's put anyone in here, actually. 3-1? Fortress Buster? Okay, I'll stick him in. Alright, we'll have to see how this develops now. Because I was hoping they were going to stay in. We can't promote more rallies. So we're going to have some different options. Amelia Earhart has disappeared. She didn't make it round this time. So Norway joins the faction. This is brilliant. So what we've got now is they're in a faction with Sweden and us. So let's hope that stays. So we've got to make a decision of what to do. And I think that the wisest thing to do, we can try and pressure Denmark in a year. It's going to take a year. I say what we do is conquer the bastards. We're going to do it like we did with Sweden. We're going to justify a war goal to conquer Iceland. We'll send that because nobody... I should have just checked, actually. Right. That's why we needed the political power. If we're not going to mess about with Denmark, that's brilliant. Our options are good. Okay, let's bring the Navy in to play. Let's bring them over and put them in our new allies' territory. Over here. And we might do some training with them. So now we can focus on building and other things. Sweden's got quite a large army. A tactical wargaming department. I do need both of these. I want to get on... I definitely want to get on improving the economy and stuff. But at the moment we cannot, so... We're putting things into place. If we pull this off and we take all these countries through a focus, then we get a massive amount of factories. So this will be worth it. The question will be, can we get it ready in time? Vilo Anala denounces Iceland. Oh yes, okay. This is us. I thought it was an election or something. It's not. It's just us pushing for war over here. So we have a plan, folks. And we are going for it. How's our military coming on? Right, we better start thinking about improving our infantry. But very soon we're going to start getting some really nice things. Actually, let's get some more military factories. I think we can afford to build a few at this point. just to be safe. So we've got something coming on. Improved machine tools. Okay, so we're in September 37. We're kind of good for industry at the moment. That's okay. We should get the aircraft going if I'm going to do this. I'll take that one because we're gonna see a fight. Yeah, so attacking Denmark, you can go across here. It's quite possible. You guys are trained up. Perfect. Right, let's put them on this border here. And let's go to, let's say that. I'm not going to trigger this because it could be suicidal. The Finnish Legion of Honor. See, there's all sorts of good stuff down here. This is the Advanced Jaeger Training Program, which gives us some great special forces stuff and research bonuses for it. But it's Finnish irredentism that we want, so we're getting a bit of public trust. Don't forget, this is constantly going down for us at the moment because of the support for the Democrats. We get more war support. Our Justify war goal time goes down by 35%. Oh, should we have waited to get that, maybe? It's okay. Reduce cost to take states on Finnish cause and claims in peace conferences. Unlocks the last kinship war decisions to stir anti-Soviet stuff. And available as a political advisor. Oh, stability is nice. Justify war goal and daily communism support. That might be good. Anyway, we absolutely need that. Because Keepers of the North needs one of these. So it's this one. All right. Okay. We're going. This is looking good. Oh, cool. We've got these two guys. These are basically whatever we chose. These are Finland's elite units. Holy crap. They are good to start with. So we're going to put them. Let's give them a good general. Whoops. Hang on. I've got the wrong thing selected here. Aha. You're supposed to be in there. Let's give them a good general. Who looks good? A 1-4. I mean, if we're going to be holding out against the Russians, which we do kind of want. A veteran. He's a veteran Jaeger. Okay, I'm going to put him in just because of his defensive bonuses. And I feel like these two probably should be... What else has he got? Ranger. Okay. Movement bonus on land or guerrilla fighter. I'm going to go for the movement bonus. The guerrilla fighter is just entrenchment speed. However, to start with, we're going to be fairly well entrenched and to start with, and that's not going to be important. Those are solid units, so there's the Winter War. We've got to expect the Winter War. So we need these guys down here. Why haven't you gone to it as well? I don't think I've had them both selected. Oh, crap. Did I choose? I chose the wrong one. I chose the wrong one. I meant to get... I meant to get the transport ships. Okay. That's not good. That holds our goals back by 4 months. We need that in place quickly. Oh, crap. This is... Well, oh, God. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were definitely made. I don't think I can do anything with this apart from that max range, max speed. We're going for speed. We can't update the old designs, but that's not a problem. Crap. Okay, well I'm sure bracket shooting will be super useful at some point in the future. I didn't do this, did I? So we delete that line, and you should be. All of you guys onto this. 24 divisions on there. Oh, we don't have the research bonus. That comes from something else, so we will get that. Poo is the word I'm looking for. We're into 37. Do I want to sneak down this early? No, I think we need to get anything that's going to be super useful in this oncoming fight. And set us up nicely. We do need trucks. We can't have hospitals and things without trucks. So let's go for that. And infantry equipment. I will have soft attack and breakthrough. Thank you very much. Okay. First mistake of the game made. We will try not to do any more. Brilliant. Pop them in there. France and Britain are expecting trouble. We have a stack of stuff here. This is brilliant. So what we need to do here is we just need to adjust this one. Don't have a whole lot of soldiers. But we're going to very simply make this up to artillery. And we should have... Yeah, we want cavalry recon in there. And we're going to want support anti-air as well, although we don't have anything for that. So we don't actually have any of these guys on the field at the moment, so that's absolutely fine. Let's send them over to, I don't know, Trondheim maybe, where we put the fleet. Speaking of the fleet, let's get a new task force of all the submarines. Where are they? And we'll just put those into there. And let's have a new submarine commander. And we'll send those guys out training. I don't know how I'm going to be for fuel, so I don't want to be crazy about this. So it looks like it's okay. The Yellow River blown? Okay, so China's obviously... Oh, it's just up here. Okay. No Japanese invasions in the south yet. Right, let's just go into this, because... Okay, I don't need to train any more cavalry, that's for sure. We have enough there. And we have this one, which is fantastic. So, we're all ready to get that, which we don't want to do yet. We want Denmark to come into the fold first. So from there, we can now go take some fairly cool things. That's a good chunk of public trust. And we get a nice advisor, which will give us political power gain. Or I think we probably start going for anything industry, which would be a good move. So let's go for civilian factories and research bonuses and the likes of that. Let's get that built up, and that will indirectly help us with this. So we have points here. I can't afford to put a chief of the army in just yet, and then I don't really need to, so we'll hold off on that. Well, I can, but there's we can get Mannerheim himself, but we need 200 political points for that. Indian National Congress triumphs. Yeah, this 71 days, this is the one that really annoyed me. I shouldn't have done that. What's the situation here? Wait, no, we weren't justifying a war goal there. We were doing it here, weren't we? This is going to be finish on the 28th of February, 38. Brilliant. Give me the free stuff, please. Civilian factories and research. I like all these. Another power plant. This gives us steel as well. For free steel, I will always happily accept that. And yes, and we're going to have to really think about actually putting an army onto this border at some point fairly soon. I'm thinking we probably need to go for conscription, don't we? We're going to do that, I think. We've got the war support for it. So if I jump in here, extensive conscription. Let's just jump in. And then we can start building infantry units to hold the front line over here, which are definitely going to be needed. Support weapons too. And there is a bonus for that if we can kick it off. We will go up the artillery. Because what we've got at the moment, what we've created with the cavalry, is literally just stuff to mess about with. It's for walking across lands that are undefended. It's not really for fighting. So we have the Janiskowski power plant. We can expand the Imatra hydropower plant. That's a civilian factory and 4 more steel. There's some really, really cool stuff in here. That would get us going down the synthetic stuff. Ooh, that would be nice. Production output for stuff. Okay. What else have we got, though? The Advanced Jaeger Training Program. The National... I'm tempted... I keep leaning towards this. Because this looks like it'd be quite nice. For 5% stability. However, I'm not turning away a civilian factory. And there's some free military factories, which we should also be getting. The Anschluss of Austria. And we want to get onto a war economy as well, which we can switch to straight away because we've got the war support, which is excellent. So that's come in. As it turns out, that's coming in time. It's not a problem. Let's see. We can come away from this now. That's going in there. We're not currently making these, but we do need to. We've got manpower flowing in, which is good. We'll stay away from the armor for the time being. And I think we're going to go and jump into this. It's quite a bit early, actually. What's in the industry? We're in February 38. It would be very early if I jumped into these, wouldn't it? Oh, here's a good one. Right, let's get the computing machine. We have a very tasty bonus for that. Okay, so now we've got this. What I want to do is plan a naval invasion from here. And we're going to land on... We're going to land on the coast down here. And going to try and take this port. And then that's half of Denmark sorted. It's going to take 63 days. Which is going to roughly tie in with when we kick off the fighting anyway. Just see if there's any more decisions. We don't want to pressure any more governments. Not unless we can actually pressure the Danish government again before the war kicks off. But I don't think we can. Denmark is not guaranteed by anyone. They've got market access, but that's fine. Iceland is not guaranteed, so that's good. They tend not to be at the early stages of the war. We just need to double check before we actually declare war, but we should be fine. Military factories. We probably need trucks, don't we? No, we don't. We need this. We need lots of guns. I will disband some of the cavalry soon. Soon, TM. Right, that's finished. So let's pop this down onto this. I'm going to do it against them. And call the allies and send. So we're going in. So what we need to do is have a look down here. We will get a planning bonus if I go across this, but what we want to do is wait for the... I could try it. Should we try it? No, we'll stop. Just halt. Halt. Oh, I'm on pause, that's why. Halt. I don't know why they wouldn't halt there, but anyway. Let's get some help from our Finnish allies. Who's this? Send volunteers? Yep. We'll accept volunteers. Iceland declares neutrality. Ha. So you did go to war, right? Yeah, they did. Good. What we need is to see the Finns going in here. Sorry, the Swedes going in here. I was hoping to see Sweden attacking here. Norway will get involved. We need to then send this out for some raiding. We basically just need to make sure, because we're going to do that as well eventually. And we just need to make sure we've got superiority here. And I could take the big fleet out. This is hellish risky. But I like being hellish risky, so... Alright, let's go Finland. Let's put it on 4 speed. If the Swedes aren't going to attack across that strait, and what we need is to build up our naval forces, and then in 40 days we can do it. Excellent. So we've got the hydropower plant. The Germans have arrived. What else can we get for free? We want for look at the stability. Oh my god, that has dropped horrendously. So this is going to give us some great stuff. Research bonuses. There's some really nice stuff in there. I think I might go straight into that, actually. Yeah, let's go for that. Contract with another unpronounceable name. This will be funds gain, and that's going to unlock some other stuff. I don't think it's super essential. What does that one give us? Mobilization speed, recruitable population factor increases. Let's go for that one. That opens up some military stuff. And let's start Oh, hang on. We're just a bit overexpanded there. Cool. Let's go. So come on. I mean, if I had control of Sweden, I would let Denmark just advance into us. But sadly, we don't. That is a shame. That's doing its stuff. I'll tell you what, we'll start getting the Air Force researched. We've got to start from scratch with this, so it's quite a way back. These are trucks. We can't do that one. We'll go breakthrough. I probably shouldn't have updated the old model, but never mind. And we're going to need a general. Hey! Sweden did go in. They just went in the smart way, and they've got a port. So if they're going to hold that... No. Let's see if we can actually get there. Okay, now we send 24 divisions in. Let's see if we can help that lone... Excellent, right, we need to slow down, because we're in. Cancel all orders, and make sure everyone gets to here. Well, I'm going to get everyone in before we start moving out, I think. Because it's super essential that we hold on to the port. We'll just apply pressure over there. They've stopped attacking, so we'll keep an eye on that. How do you get down there? Right, take half of those out. And see if you can get up there. I'm going to claim that a little victory for me, because I'm pretty sure it was my awesome navy that got joined in there. Are we still waiting for someone here? We were. So what we have to avoid... Oh, it looks like they're doing fine up in the north. Yeah, they break off. As soon as they see me attacking, they break off. I'm going to wait for someone else to go in. What happens if I... No, wait. Oh, okay, let's try it. Wasn't the one I wanted, but that's fine. And then the next job is going to be to invade Iceland and Greenland and make sure we take those as well. And preferably before the Russians get any ideas about attacking us. Am I on the wrong... Oh, it's Swedish. Okay, I was looking at the thing. They looked... To my eyes, they looked kind of similar. I did wonder how I'd got a cavalry unit in there. Now we know. I didn't. So this is going to be kind of brutal, because you can see how my supporting units are. But if we just tie theirs up, that's fine. We'll eventually wear it down. That's not going to work. Yeah, these armies weren't meant for charging across the open plains. We've got 2 ports here, so I think we can probably attack this thing from 2 sides. And it's just going to open up more and more. I didn't really want to be doing that, so... however, it's the core islands that are going to be the difficult bit.